What's up, guys? Jamie Gray here with Black Hollywood Live. I'm here with Elton Anderson and Tai Beauchamp. I've been practicing that.
Yes. Hey, French girl.
And I think I did pretty good. You tell me. Okay. So you guys are on Cleo TV with your new show where you're traveling. Say the name of your television show.
So our show is called Lens of Culture.
Lens of Culture. Okay, so you guys are going to be traveling. I love the black excellence. Very handsome man, very beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And that's so needed to see, you know, in our culture, to see us doing different things, to travel. So before we even get into that, I know you guys do a lot of things separately. You guys have built your way up to where you are today. So you went to Spelman. We talked a lot about that.
I am a proud Spelman alum, class of 2000. Don't you start doing any math.
But you look good.
But hey, she's keeping it tight and keeping it right. Yeah, and so I had a wonderful career as a magazine editor and then an entrepreneur, and being on camera. I've had the great fortune of having a couple of shows and working with TV One also over the years with the NAACP Awards and as a host. And I'm just a producer and director, and I'm just really excited to be here in this capacity because I know the importance of what this network means. I think back to when I was younger, even younger than a millennial, like as a young girl, how it would have impacted me to see more people like me on camera.
Right.
It's why I went into magazine publishing. It was why I, cherished and relished in being an editor at 17 magazine and wanting to put real girls of all skin tones and hair textures and body shapes on those pages, because to see us reflected in the media is important. And I know Elton, as a photographer, does that constantly, shining a light on so many amazing talents.
Yeah, indeed. And so I went to Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University.
Okay.
And I went there, and I think with my story, I think a lot of people mirror wanting to try out something new. So I went to school for business and worked in corporate America, and at the age of 26, 27, I said, I'm done with this, and I became a photographer. And in that same year I got my camera was also the year I got my passport. So to me, those are like both part of my, I like to call it a quarter-life crisis, where I said I want to see more of the world and want to share more of the world. And so Lens of Culture is such a perfect place for us to do that and marry my two loves of photos and travel.
And I love that. I was doing my research on you too, so this is why I want to ask you guys some separate questions as well. So I'll start with you, Elton. So you have Creators of Color.
Yes.
I got it.
Got it.
Tell me about it.
So Creators of Color was started in 2016. So I don't know if you guys remember, but there was the Oscar So White situation. And so so I was at Sundance Film Festival, and I had an opportunity to meet so many diverse people that work behind the camera. So people that are producers, audio engineers, black costume designers, casting directors, and I was so inspired, and I wanted to continue that inspiration and share it with the world, and hopefully to just really engage and inspire people that were like 15-year-olds in high school, or even 25-year-olds like me that are like, I'm working behind a desk job, but I have a book to tell, a book to write, or a story to tell. So it started, and ever since then we've had so many super amazing celebrities and entertainers that are part of it. So people like Tiffany Haddish, Issa Rae, of course, Amanda Seals, P. Diddy, Yvonne Orji, Nas, just I don't know where to start or stop.
All these A-listers.
Kelly Rowland. So just super duper exciting. Everybody believes in the power of and the intention of what we're trying to do out here. So check out Creators of Color. It's really great, and can't wait to share more of that.
That is awesome. So Tai, for you were telling us all about your talents. You're a woman of many talents.
Really blessed.
Very blessed, right?
Yeah,
so for me as a host, and just for all current and aspiring hosts, what advice would you give for people who are trying to be in this industry?
It's so interesting, and thank you for asking that. I mentor and coach a lot of young people. I actually just launched a new online e-learning platform that's focused on helping especially women build their essential skills and confidence coaching so that they can be the masters of their own universe. And so I'll talk about business, I'll talk about my journey, I'll speak with people that have inspired me, that I look to. And so if you go to TaiBeauchamp.com, you can find out more about that. But I get asked the question a lot about how to become a host. What I say is most important is find your voice. Find your voice, because I think people think getting up and talking to people is very easy. But you have to be clear about your personality. Like when I meet young people, and not to discourage anyone, but who say, I want to be an on-air personality, I was like, well, what is your personality? And how do you define that, and how do you develop that? You develop that by living. You develop that by engaging with people. You develop that by listening and understanding. And then obviously there are the tangible things, because it's not as simple as just going and just talking to people. Take classes. There are hosting classes, there are improv classes, and really, I never say stay in your own lane, but master something. You know, it's one thing to say, you know, that you're an expert at something, but how have you developed that skill? And so it's really important to be a student of life, be a student of learning. I've been hosting now for more than 10 years. My first hosting role started on the Wendy Williams show with Procter & Gamble and My Black is Beautiful when I was the spokesperson for them, an early spokesperson for them. I still take classes today. I still take training. I still meet with my coach to say when I'm going in for an audition or a chem test. So I think it's really important to continue to be a student and also learn the business side.
Yeah.
Because let me just tell you guys, y'all think, no, I'm kidding. You think being in front of the camera is it, but I'm telling you, if you don't know behind the camera, if you don't master and understand the business side, you will fail in front, because it's about knowing the business, and also in an oversaturated time and market where everyone has the opportunity to turn the camera on themselves. What is your real point of difference?
Right.
And don't just be different to be different. Hone your voice to be different.
And I want to brag on my co-host really quick. So I've been having the honor to know Tai for 6 years, and it was funny because she was hosting and I was the photographer. And so the one thing I recognize about Tai every time is that she knew everybody and remembered everybody's name. And I don't even know if that's something you can necessarily teach, because she cares about people, and I think you have to really care about people and care about what you're trying to say and care about what you're trying to put out into the universe, and Tai does that amazing. So
that's the end of my... He gonna make me cry. This Miss Kara about to mess up. It's gonna look like I went swimming on a trip.
That is my TED Talk.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you guys,
so
and also
much.
just promote your show one more time. So it's on Cleo TV.
Lens of Culture on Cleo TV, coming August 2019. Come journey with us. We're going to pack your bags
and come on.
Stamp your passport. I think actually then we're going to have to start doing tours. But I'm going to charge a coin for that, guys, because that's the business side. Just so y'all know.
Bags.
Damn.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.